When I picked up the Defender, there were a few cow imprints, a few dents, well, a few. Pretty much every single panel, every panel has got a dent or a ding or a knock of some description on it. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a go at trying to knock a few of them out. Now, I have already had a go at knocking out one of the dents on the front end. That was the worst one, right? It stood out a mile, it had been caved in. I don't know, somebody, as if a big cow had leant on the truck, or they'd gone into a pillar or something, but I managed to get the majority of that dent out. It's not perfect by any means, and it was the very first attempt that I had at trying to remove a dent, and I did it without taking any of the inner lining off of the from the wheel arch. So I think I can do a bit of a better job if I can get full access to the interior. I have bought myself a whole array of tools to be able to get in there and fix these dents. I hope I haven't made a bad investment. The first dent that I took out, it took me all day, right? All day. I spent flipping hours sat there with this dent, pushing, pulling, gluing bits on, yanking. This dent hammer, it's hard. It is really hard. I think it will be a technique thing, and I'm sure by the end of it, I reckon I'll have it down. But there's a lot to sort. One of the trickiest ones is going to be the dent in the roof. I think for that is going to be a headlining out and quite a bit of hammering to be able to get that back in place. The other thing is it's not the ideal time of year to do dent repair because it is still winter, it is still cold. It's, what are we now? It's February, and look, you can tell I've got a load of coats and my hat on, and so it ain't warm. So what I'm going to have to do is make sure that I get some heat into the area that I'm going to be working, so that it allows the metals and the molecules in the metals to flex a bit more. Before I do any of that though, I've got to get it clean. I've gone and got a shed load of things. I've gone to town on this. So we've got some, this was part of a kit, and in the kit it was pretty good. It got the glue gun, the heat gun. Now the original one absolutely crucified and burnt itself to bits, so this one's a replacement gun. With that there's various glue sticks that come with it, and those glue sticks, then the idea is that we paste onto these, depending on the size of the dent, you match up the size of dent with the sort of spreader that you want to apply. So this one is for quite a wide spread. Then this can clip onto here, and then that in turn can actually fit onto the reverse hammer. The idea of this is that then over your dent, you've got to then ram this back and pull the dent out with the weight of that hammer. So that's when you're pulling the dent out. This one is for knocking dents in, and for doing flatting various types of heads that will fit on the end of it. And then if those don't work, we've got a bunch of these screw-on heads. Those go onto these various bars. Now these bars then can go up inside the bodywork and get to wherever the dent is. Now in this case, what I'm going to be working on, one just down here. I'm going to have a go at this one. Now this one's got quite a push in, and it's also got some stress in here. So the idea of this one is I'm hoping that I can just use this suction on, bop it straight onto here, pull that out whilst relieving some of the tension in here, and hopefully get this panel flat. Heat gun. I like heat guns when it's a cold day. Paint stripper, just warm it all up, especially where I want the heat, the bends to come in. It's all right actually, because it's a cold day today. It's kind of cool using this. I hope this works. It's quite a big area that this dent covers. I think I might need to take out some of that first of all. There's quite a bit of a kink, not a kink, a bend in the metal here. Right, let's see if this will work. That's where I want him. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. I think, wow man, I think if I get the glue gun on it, in fact, no, I'm going to push from the inside, see if I can get that come out. Right, so what I need is something wide. If I can get this up inside, this will be brilliant. Now, is my hole small enough, big enough? Okay, so what I'm going to be looking to do is have this there, and then I can push it from the back of this. That's what I want to get to, is that point. I don't think I'm going to be able to get up and underneath without taking off the panels. Bit of a shame. Let's see if I can get in behind here. No, it's going to have to come off. Right, let's get these off. Do it properly. Inside of these liners here, there's a bunch of these panel clips. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get these trim tools in to be able to get them out. Now, if not, no, I'm going to be doing this job. I went and got a load of spare new panel clips ordered. So if I can't get these out, which they're very unlikely that I will without breaking them, then I'll be able to switch them out. I'll be all right. Yeah, right. Right, there's one. Flip me. All of that effort, and I've just got one so far, half of one, because the rest of it's still inside the panel. Hey, is that going to give me enough access, I wonder though? Yeah, where I need to be. Let's try that. I need to reheat my panel again now though. Yep. Right, it's getting warmed up again. Try again. Because I'm a complete novice at this, what I'm thinking is I need to put a marker with tape where I need to stop at the centre of that dent. Once this tape gets to the base of the body line, that's it. I should go no further, or rather, that is then nicely lined up with the centre of the dent. Hokey cokey, let's get stuck in. So that's the right height. Let's get some more heat back on that panel and start flexing. To my mark. There he is. First big bit done. What I'm going to do now is start to apply less pressure in these two lumps and try and again hammer this down here, because I can feel that this is quite a raised section. So it's coming on now, and that's the majority of the dent pulled out. What I've got now is I've got a bunch of sort of lumps, some indentations, not very much, but the majority now is lump areas. That is actually smooth on the front, whereas before it was actually, you know, exaggerated. It was sticking over the front. Now that is smooth, so that's cool. You can see where it got hit, and it's flexed the paint off the alloy. So eventually these will need respraying, but now I'm going to move on to trying to tap these down, these high bits, and I need my line board. Now that's stuck in place, you can kind of see what we need to do from it. See how there's like a bunch of swirls in the paint, and you can see where the lines come together, where the lines reflected in the panel come together and touch. That is a high spot. Where they diverge, that's a low spot. So what we're looking to do now is get this tool and tap down all the spots where the lines converge. Going at this bit by bit. I've managed to get this down quite a bit now. It's looking quite good actually. There's the majority of that dent is out. A bit ripply here now. So and I've actually got a little bit of ingress in the panel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to the hot glue and this badger and just see if I can use this to eke out little bits on the panel. That's the plan. I'll be honest, I didn't have brilliant success. Didn't have brilliant success with this last time, but I think last time also I was a little bit of a rush, and I think this sort of thing, this sort of job, if you can spend like 2 or 3 days at it and just really take your time, get comfortable, get in the rhythm of it, and just get tapping, pulling, actually it's quite therapeutic. And that I'm well pleased with. I know you can still see there's an indent there and there's an indent there. Might be raised bit in the middle, but from what it was, that is massively improved. That I am chuffed with. It's going to be a while till I get all of them done, because that's one of about 500 million dents I've got on this thing, but that was awesome. It's quite good fun. I'd highly recommend it. If you can take your time at it and just go slow, it's amazing what you can do. I think all the gear that I got probably cost me about 80 quid with the bars and with the glue gun and the whatnot. So it's not expensive, but it is time consuming, and you can see why the professionals can charge what they do, because, you know, I've been fighting about trying to get an idea where the tools were and work it out, but got there in the end. I'm pleased with what I've done, but it's definitely not a professional finish. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Rich, and this is It's Adventure. Don't forget, if you want to see more of what happens on the Defender, and perhaps some more time spent knocking dents out, then do click on that subscribe button down there, and I'll see you again very soon.